Hello, my dear friends. I am Sandra Lee, and this is the final tune-in for 2023. And today, I want to focus on what miracles have happened this year. What miracles have you brought into your life? And sometimes that means choosing to see something that's already happening as a miracle. And sometimes it's creating things that you want purposefully. So, what miracles have you had in your life this year? And so just appreciating that. Think back on the things that happened and give light to those events, to those happenings, to those people, to those things that happened in your life this year. And sometimes this may mean choosing to look at something a little differently than perhaps you have in the past. What miracles? Looking at, were there physical things, physical health things, physical circumstances that were really pretty miraculous and amazing that happened? What conversations did you have that transformed your life or somebody else's, that turned a situation around? What did you ask for? And that created a whole future. Where did you adjust how you looked at things, and that changed what you were looking at? I know for me, a big miracle this year has been finding the MAP method, the new modality that I am using for healing. Revolutionizing the work that I am doing for myself, with other people. Such a miracle. To take things that I had thought, oh, I've been working on this forever, and it just keeps coming back. A little bit easier, but still keeps coming back, and having a whole new level of effectiveness of change with that. That, for me, has been a big miracle. Another thing that happened for me that was a miracle this year was reduction in my resistance to marketing, to taking questions that I didn't know answers to in the past, and now I have answers. Questions that before, when people ask me, what do you want? And I would be confused. I don't have an answer. That's not true anymore. I have had significant improvements in that this year. Is that something that you are shifting? Not knowing what you want, not knowing who you are, and having new levels of realization and understanding about yourself, who you are, what you want, what your interactions with people, the difference that you make. One of my miracles just this week is recognizing that I spread sparkles all around. I give sparkles of love and magic and creativity and shining to the people I interact with. And it's like that spark of light, that spark of love that wakens up in somebody else's experience because they interacted with me and received the sparkles. So for you now, with my words, you're receiving sparkles. With my tuning fork sounds, you're receiving sparkles and love and magic and transformation with the sparkles. Big miracles that have happened for me realizing that magic, that aliveness, that love, those sparkles of aliveness are everywhere, including in you. You know, every time I think a thought, there's a spark. Every time I say a word, there's a spark. Every time I touch another person, there's a spark. It's all sparkles. Can you tell I'm having fun? That also is like just a miracle. Because, you know, a couple of weeks ago, there was something I was really struggling with, and it was just difficult. It was slogging. And to transform that, that's a miracle. And I get to choose to have miracles. I get to choose to create miracles for myself and for other people. And when someone chooses to interact with me or to interact with someone else, there's opportunities for miracles to be created in that moment. And you get to choose. Am I going to choose to have this moment be a miracle? Or am I going to choose to have this moment feel stuck? Another thing I've been working with is what's me and what's not me. You know, this is a big question. When something comes in, an opportunity comes in, a person comes in, a food comes in, a situation comes in, does this feel like it fits me? Or does it feel like it doesn't fit me? And I get to choose in the moment if I engage with it or if I don't engage with it. And sometimes there's things that are out of my control and I feel like it doesn't really fit me. I can choose. How do I want to relate with that? That is something that I don't have control over in my life. So can I choose to shift my perspective, to see miracles, to see opportunities in a situation that I haven't sought, I haven't wanted? That's an incredibly powerful position to be in. To be able to purposefully choose how to perceive something. And there's sparkles in it. You know, imagine I can just take something that's going on and send it sparkles with my intentions. Send it sparkles with my words, with my sounds, with my tuning fork. To create miracles in the moment. I'm incredibly grateful for the ability to do that. You know, all of the things, the miracles that come with having a human brain and the ability to choose, to shift my perspective in the moment. That's a miracle. I get to see miracles happening in those situations at will, just like you do. Ooh, listen to that. So, what miracles are you choosing? It's up to you in the moment, any time. I get to choose what to think. I get to choose what to do. And again, I get to choose the perspective I have on what's happening. That is an opportunity for me every time something comes up. I can choose to feel empowered, or I can choose to feel disempowered by my situation. No matter what the situation is, it's always up to me. And that's a miracle, to be aware of that and to choose that in the moment that it's happening. You get to choose. I get to choose. And you know, you be over there receiving some sparkles. Feeling the sparkles in life. So, that's it for our 10 minutes for today. Right now, I am planning to have every other Thursday of the month be a map mini at this same time, 12 o'clock Pacific. They're going to be super short, shorter than the 10 minutes. And we're just going to do a little bitty tiny bit of the map method and see how that goes. So if you have certain things that you want me to focus on in the map minis, put it in the comments where I have the map mini little image, and we can see what we can work on. So the third Thursday in January will be the next tune in, and that will be the 18th. And then until then, we're going to have a bunch of map minis on Thursdays. Thanks. Turn up the flame, feeding your magic. Be clear about what's right for you. Be clear about who you are. How can you do more of that in 2024? Really, get yourself and who you are and how you contribute. Because you are a miracle. Breathe.